Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shawcraft One and my old barn door, and I apologize. I still am fighting this laryngitis, but anyways, I wanted to come back and play, and let's do some building up on our layers. Okay, so like this one, this is one of the envelopes that we did, and I like it, but it just needs a little something. So we're gonna build up. This one I love. I didn't do this one on video, but I love the back of it. I love this side, but it needs a little something over here. So we'll figure out something to add to that. These just kind of need like a focal point, and so you want to find something that you can do that with. This one as well just needs a focal point. This one has a focal point, but I wanted to maybe do something. Actually on the back side is what I wanted to do with this one. And then we have our backgrounds that we did. So this one, I love the background on this one, but again, it just needs a little something. So we're going to try and come up with some things that we can do to make them just a little more interesting, playing with our jelly plate, because that's what it's all about. I'm just all about the fun, I did this one on the sly while I wasn't videoing. And I love how it turned out. I used a doily. So I'll show you how I did that one. And then these two, they're okay. But I don't like all this dark green. So I thought we could do something with that. So we're just kind of going to work on. And this one, I like it, but it's just not exactly what I want. So we're going to try and see what we can do to add a little something to this to make it look like it's finished. So we're going to build some layers today. So I think the first thing I want to do, I did some of these while I wasn't on camera, and y'all, I got way too much white. I don't know if y'all can see all the white that's on my little board here, but I kind of got crazy with the white, but that's okay. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is I want to come up with some kind of something just to make this one look finished. So I think I want to, I know what I want to do with this. Alright, we're going to sit him to the side. So let's come up with what we want to do on this one. And I love this little doily here. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe we use this little doily. We're just going to put a little bit of paint here in the center to show you that you don't always have to use the whole plate. You can just use little portions of the plate. So let's see. We've got all different colors in here. Just trying to decide what color I want to use on here. I think I want to go with a dark purple. Like maybe this violet. Let's just see what it does. You never know till you try, right? So we're just going to put a little bit of paint right there in the center. And I think I do want to add just a little bit of white in with that. And then maybe a little bit of light pink. This is called Princess Pink. Okay. So we're just going to spread this out on our jelly plate. Not making it huge. And then I think I want to take some of this. Let me scoop some of this over. Because I just want to highlight the back of this envelope just a little bit where it has all the white. And just add a little color here and there. And then we'll just rub off the rest of it there. Okay, so we're going to bring our jelly plate. Oops, I got lines in it. Let's fix that. Okay. And then I'm just going to put this right down in here. And then I want to take my envelope and I kind of want to go to the side with it. So we're just going to lay our envelope. I'm not going to lay it all the way down because I don't want all of this solid color to be on the envelope. However, I'm just going to take a little scrap piece here. I do want to be able to rub that down good, because when you have a piece like that little doily that's on there, sometimes you have to rub a little harder to get the paint through it. Okay, so we're just going to rub that, pull our little extra piece off. And you know what? Once I finish with this, we could probably use it for something. Okay, so we have that little doily there. That's not the effect I was going for, but we'll work with it. Now I want to take my doily up. I'm going to see if I can get any of that paint off of there. Probably not, but it never hurts to try. Alright, and then I want to take this piece here, the one that I just felt like didn't look finished. No, I don't, because it's not the color that I want. Let's see. Let's use this one. See if we can lighten up some of this green. So we're just going to lay it right over the top of that doily and see what we get. Now, y'all, again, I am just learning how to do all of this, but I am having fun, so I thought, why not video while you learn? So here we are. Okay, so it did lighten it up a little, but it's still not the effect that I was going for. So I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, we'll do something. Alright, and then on this one, I just want some color in here. So we're just going to pick up what we can from the rest of our jelly plate. See, it's just putting little bits of color in there, and that's kind of what I'm going for. Just trying to add color here and there as I can. Alright, so now I think what I want to do is I want to add a little bit of white to this. Just a little. Because I want to try and pick up the ghost print of this doily. Let's try not to get too much, because I kind of went crazy with the white earlier. Okay, so we're just going to go right here like this. And I want to take this again, and I'm just going to lay it down here and see if even some of that white will lighten that up. Okay, so I'm going to get my little extra piece here so I can rub that down good. And let's see what we got on this one. Okay, that's a little better because it has lightened up some of that darker green, but you can still see peaks of it through, you know, the different colors and the different layers. So I kind of like that, and I think I'm probably going to leave that like it is. So we're going to put this one to the side and let it dry. Still don't like the way that came out. We're going to have to figure out something with that. We might do some collage on it. Who knows? Because after you do this to your pages, then there's all kinds of things that you can do to them. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is I want to do something a little bit different. I have these little shapes here that I had cut out from my my die cuts, and so I want to play with them. I just want to see what they'll do because I haven't got to play with them yet. And I want to kind of do some black. I know it sounds crazy, but I do want to kind of do some black. So I'm thinking, I don't know if I want this much black, but we're going to try it. Alright, so I'm just going to lay this down here. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit of black on my plate first. Now again, y'all, I'm learning. So, there's no telling how this is going to turn out, but we're going to try it. Alright, I just want this to be my base color, okay? So I think what we'll do, I don't know if I want all that black mixed in. Let's put some black over the white. I think what we will do is lay this into the black. Not our fingers. And then I kind of want to, I'm going to take some extra sheets, just like some scrap sheets, and lay it around this, because I don't want that much black on the page that I'm going to add this to. So we're just going to kind of frame it. Because now I want to take this sheet and just kind of randomly rub over those spots of that harlequin print in that black, just to see how it'll work. Again, I've never done this, so we're going to check it out and see what we get. Okay, here we go. Oh, I kind of like that. That's pretty cool, the way that turned out. Okay. Alright, so once we've done that, we're going to take our little scrap pieces away. And then we're going to take this away. And we're left with our little harlequin print. We'll put that to the side to let it dry. And let's just see what we get out of this. Alright, so it's dried. So we need to add a little paint to it so that we can pick it up. And I think what I want to do is add a real light color. Let's try this one. And we're going to do just a real thin layer of this one. Okay, we might need a little more paint than that. That layer's just a little bit too thin. I just want to get enough paint on here to be able to pick up that print. And I want to put it right here and just kind of see what we get. No telling. We're just going to add that over the top so we don't get paint all over our hands like we hadn't already. And see what we got. Okay, so it did pick up that harlequin print. And I like that. Now I want something really small to kind of go up in this corner. So we're going to do a different color on here. I'm going to do a little bit of yellow. No. I'm going to do, whoops. This is an antique parchment color. And so it's not, you know, like stark white. But I think it will still highlight it enough to be able to do what I want. I got things falling over here. We will see. Alright. Oh, you never know till you try, right? Okay, so I just want enough of that to try and lift a little bit of this in the corner. Okay. Well, that worked. I don't like that it covered up this, but to me now, this looks like a finished page. It just needed a little something extra. And so now, this can be a completed page or a completed background that I'm ready to use in some kind of project. So we're going to lay this one to the side. And let's see where we're at on our time. We're at 14 minutes. All right, now I'm going to leave this because I like getting the grungy bits. Because you're going to pick up little bits of your paint all over. So we're going to start at this corner and see what we can do to pick up as much of this paint as we can. And we're going to try and see if we can find something that we can do on the bottom of this page. So I just kind of want to figure out a color that I want to use, and I think I want to use this one. So we're just going to put a little bit of this. This is called Dew Green, and it's kind of turned out to be one of my favorites that I've been working with over the last few days. So let's just see what we get out of this one. Okay, so let's pull another one of these pretties. Like here we have these roses. Let's just see what this looks like. Okay, so I don't want to put it on that one. I want to put it on a different one, because let's put it on this one. So I just want to make sure that I rub it down real good into the cutout parts so that we get that paint. Okay, let's see. Oh, and it stuck and it picked up a little more colors off of the gel plate too. So probably not the best color up against the blue, but I like it because it just adds enough color over here to make it pop just a little. So we've added a layer of that one, so we're good. And then I want to take this off, and I want to take, where was that little envelope? Here we go. Let's take this envelope and just see if we can get little bits and pieces of that green, just to add a little extra color or a different color to this envelope, because that's basically all I wanted to do to this envelope. So see, you just have a little extra color there. So I like that. And then we're going to take this and we're going to lay it down right here on top of this. And we're going to get our little scrap piece here, and we're just going to rub right over the top of it. So I think I'm going to try and start adding some links in the description box that will allow you to get a jelly plate and the brayer and all the good stuff that you want to play with for your jelly printing and paints and things like that. So I'll add some of those. The links do help me. It helps a little bit, honestly. It doesn't help a whole lot, but you know, at this point in time, every little bit helps. So if you click on my link and you go get that product, it does help me a little bit. Alright, so let's see what we got. Now see, I like that. I like that because it's a very faint image, but it adds color to that whole bottom of that page. And so I feel like that we've built onto that layer, and it's something that we can now work with. I do want to add a little extra paint up here in the corners, so we're just going to see if we can snatch and grab some of this paint off of here. So it's too dry. So what I'm going to do, see, we have all this delicious stuff over here. I'm going to put some really light pink over here and see if we can grab some of that up. And I'm just going to put just a little bit at a time to see if we can kind of clean some of that off and get some of that goodness. And maybe we'll even put a shape in here. Let's put a doily. And we'll put this, and let's put a flower. Why not? Okay, so let's just go see if we can pick up some of this right here. Where's my little extra sheet? Here we go. Okay, let's see what we got on the top of that, because that's the main point, is to get something up the top. Okay, well, that didn't turn out the way I wanted. However, it did add color at the top of it. So, I like that. And now, I kind of feel like this page is done. I feel like it's a good start as a background. So we're going to put this one to the side and let it dry, because we won't do anything else to that. This one, you know what? Let's move all my scrap pieces over here. Oh, I know. Let's use this envelope and see if we can pick up just a little bit of this pink here. Yeah, and that just adds, oh, it got a little bit of that flower on there. That's cool. And then let's see if we can put this on the envelope flap. Just add a little bit of a different color in there. Okay, I like that, and I'm happy with that. And you know what? I want to get the rest of this flower just on the side, because I just wanted a little something on the side over here. Okay, I'm good with that, and I feel like that envelope is finished, so we're going to lay him over to dry. So we're doing good with our layers. This one, we're going to take this off and this off. You know what? I'm not going to do anything else to this one because I know what I'm going to do with it. So that one's going to be finished. Alright, so we've built layers on that. Let's see if we can get one of these flowers on this Rolodex card, because I just wanted something to kind of be a focal point on here. So let's see what we can do with that. Our paint is drying. Okay, yeah, I like that. So we're going to call that one done and let it dry. And then we're going to pull this up. And we're going to pull this up. I'm going to put a very light coat of white on this and try and pull a little bit of this into this little flower. I mean, this little Rolodex card. Okay. Alright. So let's see. I'm not going to push that all the way down in there. Alright, it didn't pick up. Well, it did pick up the flower just a little bit. I don't know if you can see that impression. But we're going to call that one done, because we're going to do some decorating on these later. Okay, and then this one, I want to see if I can pull up any of that paint. No, I don't want to use that one. Let's use this one. We're just going to use this right here and see what we can get. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but we do have a very faint image of the flower there and that little small circle there. So I think I'm going to call this one done. I like that. And then I think the last one is this one. Alright, so I'm going to put a color on here. What color do I want? I want something really light. Let's put some pink. Nope, because if we put pink, we won't get our image from that. Let's do... Alright, we're going to do some of this purple. And this is the one that spilled. Whoa, that's way too much of that. Okay, let's put some back in the jar. See, you get to make big, huge messes when you're playing on your jelly plate. And then you have to clean it up, so. Oh my goodness, I should probably just chop all my fingernails off. Okay. I'm glad y'all love me and you don't mind me just playing and being goofy. Alright, so let's see what we can get at the top up here. We're just going to lay this down right here. I need my little scrap piece here. I'm going to rub over that and just see how it turns out. Where are we on our time? Okay, we're at 25 minutes, so we're getting close to needing to be done with this video. Okay, so let's see what we got. I love this one. It's very pretty. Okay, we got a little bit of color. So now we just need some color in the corner down here. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, that works. So we're going to dry this one and see what it looks like afterwards. Okay, and then we just have one more thing to do, which is our catalog card, and we just want, you know, a focal point on that. So let's see, I still have some of these. This one's really pretty. Let's do some of these flowers. Actually, let's play with this one. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do this violet again, and we're just going to kind of do him. Let's do him over here in the corner. Okay. So we're just going to smooth him out. We're going to lay him down here, and then we're just going to lay this one right over the top of it. Get our little scrap sheet here. I'm just going to brayer over it because I need to get that paint off my brayer anyways. Alright, so let's see what we got. Oh, I like that. Okay, now see, to me, that one's finished. So they don't all always turn out perfect, but you just play with them, see what you can get. This might be my favorite one so far. I love the way that turned out. So just play with it, have fun. That's the main objective, is just to have fun. You know, I mean, you just gotta have some fun. So I'm gonna lay these little scrap sheets out here so that I can bring over what we got finished today so you can see. All right. We actually got a lot finished. So we got this background, and then I'm going to come back later on and show y'all some things that you can do with your backgrounds and things. We got this background, we got this background, and then this background, and this background. All of these will be, you know, to me, they will be finished. Then we got the envelope, and then this envelope. I like the way those turned out. We got a couple of Rolodex cards, and I like the way those turned out. And then we got our catalog card, which is my favorite. So play with it, have fun with it, get in your craft room and be happy. Get some therapy, because in the negative times that we're in right now, with everything that's going on with the quarantine and the virus, you know, sometimes you just need a place to escape and to get away and to find your happy place. So find your happy place. If you need anything, let me know. Please don't sit in your house and be depressed. If you need somebody to talk to, get in touch with me through email, through Etsy, through my YouTube channel. There's all kinds of ways you can get in touch with me. Okay? So I hope you guys have a great day. Please hit the like and subscribe button for me if you will. And we'll come back in the next video and have some more fun play with our jelly plates. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Big hugs.